though?
What up, though, beautiful people?
Hello,
Y'all already
hello.
know what the time it is. Y'all hear that? What up, though? Y'all already know it's about to go down. Y'all already know it's about to go down, big dog. Start playing with us, man. Welcome to another episode of Cousins. Man, we on episode 8, man. I can't believe we made it this far, dude. I'm just getting excited every episode, man. Every episode is amazing, okay? But yes, we are this episode. I mean, this episode 8. Jesus Christ, we came far. I love
We're
it.
doing it. We're doing the things.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Dom.
Of course, it is your favorite cuz Dom. I mean, you can find me at Dom in real time. You can also check out my brand new YouTube channel, which I will plug in the comments, but it is youtube.com at the co catalyst catalyst. And the whole platform is about just creating a space for working professionals to be able to learn tools, tricks, and strategies of how to navigate in any industry, whether you are a corporate person or if you are building something on your own. It's something for everybody. And so I'm really, really super excited because it's a brand new YouTube channel. And outside of that, I'm going to kick it back to Hope.
Y'all know what it is. Tap in. She about to drop the link right in the comments. We already dropped the link to Cel'Sha TV, which is who hosts Cousins the podcast. So make sure y'all go tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Man, we had 25,000 views, cuz.
What?
We had 25,000, but they don't know nothing. We going crazy and no being broke, okay? We had 25,000. I haven't even posted the shorts for episode 7. Like all
Oh,
of that's
I'm
about to
so
go out this week. So you know it's about to
excited.
be crazy. We about to go up. Trying to get us to that 30 ball before the week is out. You feel me?
I
But
love
listen,
it.
we got some dope content today. Some dope conversation starters. Y'all know we like to talk about the stuff that most people don't like to talk about. So we're gonna dive right in to this episode, which is love languages and lessons learned. Whew,
Well,
Lord. And I'm always finding some deep stuff to talk about. Knowing I'm silly, I can't take nothing serious, but we gonna try. We gonna try.
look,
We gonna try our
look,
absolute
look.
hardest.
Life too serious for us to not take it serious. Okay, it's some good stuff in there, but you know.
Because it's the podcast, we got comments. So if you just randomly hear me say something, Dom, it's because I'm responding to comments. Somebody
Okay.
asked us what's the name of the pod on my Instagram. So Cousins, and it's on Cel'Sha TV on YouTube. Matter of fact, let me link put the link in the comments on Instagram too. So bear with us, y'all. We're not used to being live on both platforms at one time, but we're gonna get it done today. We're gonna get it done today. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You ready?
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Are you ready?
Oh my
All
gosh.
right. So first topic, man. How
Yes.
we learned love and what we're still unlearning. So let's hop into it. Let's get busy. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna let you start this week off because you being my big cousin, I feel like you might have.
Whoa.
No, I'm just saying like you gonna have a different perspective because you OG, you know what I'm saying. So I want to hear your perspective first.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Hopi. But OG is wild. Yeah. So talking about love and just in general about like I want to kind of when I think about love and of course the conversations that we're having, I think about going all the way back to like the root or like upbringing and then kind of like fast forwarding through um different stages of our life. But I would say like one of the things I wanted to touch on was like how family dynamics shaped our views of love and communication, which I feel like we definitely talked about communication several times in different episodes, so I really just want to zone in on the love part. And I would say our family personally is full of women. We don't have a lot of women in our family, and I would say that I always felt loved in our family. You know what I'm saying? Like we all like all the women in our family, they'd be like, "Come on, come get you something to eat. You are right." Like they were especially when we were younger, I definitely noticed how nurturing the women were in our family. So I naturally feel like that I inherited a lot of nurturing from just the women in our family in general. You know what I'm saying? Because we can always pull up at our granny's house, pull up at some of our cousins' houses or our aunties' houses. So I definitely learned about love in that sense when it comes to nurturing. Now, when it comes to like relationships, like just in general about like friendships and about relate romantic relationships, now that um I feel like I didn't learn a whole lot. And that's to say, like, because I saw my parents and stuff with friends, but I really didn't understand like the dynamics of friendships, like how to show up as a friend. You know, like as far as like, oh, when your friend is having a hard time, you go check in on them and see all those things. Like when it comes to that type of love, you know, it wasn't as visible because I ain't in my parents' business, but also just because I had grew up in a single parent household. um my mother was mostly a single mother growing up, so I didn't see a lot of male presence on a, you know, on a daily basis in the household. So I really didn't understand the dynamics of a relationship, or at least a healthy relationship growing up. And I think as I gotten older, when I was a teenager, it was I would see bits and pieces because my father was in a relationship and I was able to see how he navigated it, like navigated the relationship. But you know, honestly, I think that everybody has different versions of love. And as I've gotten older, of course, I've unlearned a lot of what I saw growing up, and I was able to, you know, just make sure I'm applying what I believe is love, like learning the love languages, act, you know, having clear communication. And I'm one thing that I am talking about that I didn't really learn a lot about is affection. Affection meaning like physical touch, like hugs and all that stuff. It was a little weird, and I have to still get used to it even as an adult. But I would say that I just learned love in other ways, but just maybe not like the physical touch and words of affirmation. It's like I used to hang on to people's words all the time, and my heart used to break, and I used to be disappointed. And nowadays, I'm like, nah, baby, I like action behind those words. So I would definitely say that, you know, things have changed over time. But what about you, Hopi? What about you? How'd you learn to love?
I did everything Audrey didn't do. So no, no shade, no shade.
And
But
we're out. No.
no shade, no shade. Um, like you know, we grew up in a single parent household. So my mom dated, of course, but like it was only so much she was gonna let us see. Now I will say
Hmm.
this: after my mom and dad got divorced, I did get to see healthy to the as healthy as it could be in that situation, co-parenting that showed me like, okay, you can still be cordial, you can still, you know what I'm saying, and love, you know, that person and still have no dealings with them. Not saying that my parents didn't have dealings with each other because of course they did. They had kids together, so they had no choice. But you know what I'm saying, like intimately and all of that stuff. Now I will say this: growing up, we were not a hugging family. Our
Yeah.
affection, and I talked about this before. Us showing affection, you know, what's up, stupid? How you doing, stupid? You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
that's just how we talk to each other. And you know, we would give each other dap and all of that good stuff. But as far as like a hug, nah, we wasn't doing all of that. And yeah, my mama told us like she loved us, but it wasn't like every day. Mom was like, "I love you guys. You guys are the most amazing." You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie to you. Like my teenage early 20s,
Uh-huh.
affection was not a thing for me. Okay, like even in my relationships, like I grew up kind of old school where you know you taught that the man, which is the role I play, is supposed to take care of their family. So for a long time, I thought love was providing for my
Mm.
family.
Mhm.
And that was it. I ain't have to be present. I could work 12 to 16 hours a day as long as the bills get paid. That's all that mattered. You feel me? And so it took to maybe I was 28, 29 to realize like love and affection is not paying the bills. It's like that's just paying the bills. You feel me? Like,
How did you like when like and you are nurturing. Well, I'm very curious from your perspective. How did you or what made you gravitate more towards the male role than the woman role, if you will? You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that. Like I'm just thinking traditionally because you were
yeah.
saying like you took on the role of a male, but it was like, what do you feel like there was something that you were a little bit more drawn to with the male aspect versus the female aspect?
Earlier in my early years, I didn't know how to be both because like society said that if you are this way, this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like a conscious decision that I made, like I'm going to take on this role. Because like you said, I'm naturally nurturing. I can't help that. So I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna cater to my mate, all of that. But that wasn't the first priority in my head at that age. The first thing was, oh, my daddy always made sure that we were financially taken care of. My daddy always, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to be like my daddy. To tell you the honest God truth, he was Superman to me. Like he just made my mama life easy all the time. And even though we still struggle, like without my daddy, we would have definitely that transition to her getting clean would have been so much worse. You feel me? Like just being honest. And so I think I gravitated that because of him. Honestly, I just wanted to be like my daddy, and then I wanted to be like my brother. Everybody know like I'm my brother's junior, his first child. So in a lot of aspects, I mimicked what I seen him do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's just all that was. Cause to me, I tell people all the time I'm not a stud. I'm just hope because I don't really fit in the mold of being a stud. I'm a crybaby. I'm a punk. Um, I get emotional, and I really had to start accepting the fact that I get emotional. Because before I didn't think I did, but now I know like I'm an emotional human being. I wear my heart on
Mm-hmm.
my sleeve, and so I think for me it was just mimicking what I seen growing up, and
Yeah.
because like you said, we don't have a lot of males in our family, and I was
Yeah.
blessed to have two. I think that I just kind of, like I said, wanted to be like them,
Mm-hmm.
which has its pros and its cons. You get what I'm saying? Because I mimicked some stuff from Chucky that I should never mimic. You feel me? Like, because he was young and still trying to figure it out. You get what I'm saying? And so it took me
Mm-hmm.
a minute to realize like being in a relationship is more than being a provider. You got to
Mm-hmm.
be there mentally, you got to be there physically, you got to be there emotionally. It's a lot that go with it. And so the and then I also got blessed to see other healthy relationships like